Hello po. Happy 28th day. 28 years of independence. Ay, sorry. Pasubo si Kuya.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you po, thank you po.
Hello, happy Independence Day.
It's a great celebration. It's a wonderful occasion to get together to celebrate Filipino culture.
I think parang maluwag sa loob po nilang tinatanggap yung
I know nothing about that.
Mabuhay, Laura and Don.
Tara!
Let's talk.
Tara!
Let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ambassador Espiritu, thank you very much, Senator McCarthy, Excellencies, distinguished guests, members, especially of the Filipino community. Today is your National Day of Celebration and we're honoured here to join you in celebrating that. Let me, on behalf of the Department of Foreign Affairs, join in conveying our condolences on the earthquake yesterday near Mindanao Island as well, and we share in your pain on that issue. Today, as you said, Ambassador, is the 128th anniversary, or as you would say at home, Aru Nang Kalai Ainan. I trust that's correct. But we also know, because we at St. Patrick's Day, the value and the power that comes with a National Day celebration, an opportunity to celebrate who you are and what you stand for as well. As you said, Ambassador, you are now back in Ireland with an embassy, so I want to say, Fáilte Raj, welcome back. We are honoured to have you here, to have your presence. And we, of course, have our own very active embassy in Ireland in Manila since 2021 under Ambassador Emma Hickey. And having those ties, diplomatic and people-to-people business, of course, even though we're geographically far apart, we are quite close, and these leagues bring us closer together. This year we had the first ever St. Patrick's Day Festival when Minister Frank Fegan visited. We hope that that's the first of many of those as well. And I know, Ambassador, I want to pay particular tribute to you and your team, because you're not here that long, but you have really hit the ground running, and your embassy is extremely active, and I know you are making a real impact in raising awareness of the Philippines in the short space of time that you've been here. But of course, long before you were here, the real impact came from the many members of the Filipino community in Ireland, the 30,000 people who every day work so hard in our healthcare system, in our IT system, in construction, in the food industry. A very valued members of the Irish community, and long may you stay, long may you prosper, and long may you continue to contribute to Ireland as well, and long may others follow you and make Ireland their home as well. And bring a very strong sense of community, and when we talk about shared values, I think that is definitely something that we have in common. We also share a great love of hospitality and food and drink. I had, in a previous role, the honour once of accompanying an Irish Minister for Agriculture on a trade mission to Manila, and one of the main things I learned was it's impossible to stay hungry in the Philippines. They feed you so well, and the warmth and generosity of the sector and of the Filipino hospitality was really brought home to me on that visit. So I'm delighted that you had the opportunity to do so. I was struck at the time in learning that the Philippines is one of Ireland's largest markets in the world for Irish beef outside Europe. And long may those trade links continue to prosper as well. We would love to see, I think, an EU-Philippines free trade agreement come to pass, and this would really accelerate opportunities for our partnership to deepen. We are strongly supportive of this at EU level, and in fact, we are 3 weeks out now from Ireland assuming the presidency of the European Union on the 1st of July. So we would love to see the EU-Philippines free trade agreement conclude during our presidency, and we can assure you, Ambassador, that you have our full support and our voice in achieving that. In taking on the EU presidency role, I want to acknowledge the real leadership that the Philippines has shown in the Southeast Asia region this year, because you are the chair of ASEAN in 2026. So, again, another thing we have in common, but I think stepping up to the plate in multilateral forums like this is something that we do well. These are challenging times. There are many challenges around the world, but I think these challenges are best tackled collectively, and strong regional cooperation is a key factor in delivering those. We share a deep appreciation for the ideals of freedom and peace. You both have to strive for independence under colonial powers. And we know also the hard work that comes about, that is required to bring about positive and lasting change. So we value greatly your contribution to the international rules-based order, multilateral system, particularly at a time when both are under stress, and I think we will continue to be strong partners on that. There is so much we can continue to achieve together, Ireland and the Philippines. I really believe that notwithstanding the size of the community, the 40 years of diplomatic relations, the strong people-to-people links, this is a relationship which is only going to grow and deepen, and we're really, I think, at the start of something much bigger. So I really hope that we continue to build on the positive momentum already before us. I want to wish you all the best. I want to say thank you and mabuhay. And I also want to propose a toast. As I said, and friendship of Ireland and the Philippines. So it's a good friendship.
Thank you very much, Director General Higgins.
Any message for the Filipinos in Ireland and those Filipinos who are aspiring to come over to Ireland?
Yes, good afternoon. Well, Colm Hayes is my name, so I work in the Department of Foreign Affairs here in Dublin. I'm the Director General with responsibility for economic policy, but also for the Asia region. Firstly, let me congratulate the Filipino community on your National Day. We know, because we have St. Patrick's Day, how important it is to have a National Day and to mark your community and your presence in Ireland. And I was delighted to be a guest of honour here today and to have the opportunity to speak earlier, because for me it's an opportunity actually to acknowledge the contribution of the Filipino community in Ireland. I believe it's 30,000 people now. They do enormous work, really visible work, without which our economy, our healthcare sector in particular, but lots of sectors could not thrive and develop. So I hope that every Filipino in Ireland has a positive experience, continues to have a positive experience. You're exceptionally welcome, you're part of your community. And I think a day like today as well really brings out the values that we have as people, the sense of community. And so it's just lovely to be here. Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here, actually.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
It's fantastic to hear that. Like for us, we're both actually nurses by profession. So a lot of Filipinos who are intending to come to Ireland, they usually watch videos and stuff like that, obviously to research what Ireland really is before coming over. And we're happy that we can deliver information directly to them. And of course, with what you just said, that I'm sure they are very, very happy. Isn't it, Mr. and Mrs.
Yes. Thank you, sir. And I hope you're enjoying the party, the food, and the crowd.
Well, the food is beautiful, and I know Filipino food is beautiful because I had the opportunity to visit there 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
With our Minister for Agriculture. It was a trade promotion visit. I was not hungry for 4 days. I was so full from all the food, you know, it was amazing.
So, sir, over baggage, not just the luggage.
Yeah. I came home heavier than when I went, you know. But no, it was great. And again, just the warmth and the hospitality of all the people. So, I mean, I hope that every Filipino in Ireland is really enjoying their experience, because we know Irish people are immigrants as well. We know what the immigration is like, and we know how strong it can be. But I also hope that any future Filipinos who want to come here know and have enough information that they can do so. And they should know they'll be very welcome. And we just know they will make the same contribution that those that have come before them made as well. So
Just come legally.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. 21 years. Yeah. We're both nurses as well.
Okay, we have our mga suki natin. Any message for
Yes.
the Filipinos here in Ireland? Hilda and Ate.
Hello, happy Independence Day to everyone.
Happy Independence Day, 128 Independence Day to everyone. And thank you very much to the Philippine Embassy for inviting us over. Thank you. Thank you, Power Couple.
Oh, naman.
Thank you.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hanggang sa muli, mga kapatid.
Yes, tara!
Tara!
Let's talk! Alright guys, more guests, of course naman. Mrs. K.
Yes, we have Ate Angie here. Alam nyo, lagi daw siyang nanonood sa ating podcast, di ba?
Opo, hello po. Nandito po kami ngayon sa Herbert Park Hotel to celebrate the 128th celebration. Years pala, okay? Na
Yes.
pwede na yun, ano? Tumama na nga, no? Tama naman kayo dyan.
Yeah.
Oo.
Ate, anong masasabi mo sa occasion?
Oh my God, nakaka-touch. Lahat ng mga Pilipinong nandito sa Ireland, nagtipon-tipon para i-celebrate ang special na occasion na ito ng Pilipinas. So, ang sabi ko lang po, mabuhay ang Pilipinas, mabuhay ang mga Pilipino sa Ireland, mabuhay ang mga Pilipino sa lahat ng
Panig ng
mundo. Yan lang po.
Yan. Tama ba yun, Marvin? Lahat daw. Akala ko ba exclusive? Di ba? For invites only.
Tama si Ate Angie doon. Kasi nga yung bansa natin, hiwa-hiwalay na nga ang isla. Kung di pa tayo magkakaisa, ano na mangyayari? Di ba? So, tama yan. So, from the north, galing ako sa north. Mukhang galing ka ng south. North and south, lahat
We're
tayo
representing everyone.
Yes, isang lahi lang tayo.
Oo,
Tayo
isang
mga
lahi lang.
Pilipino. At sana, pag nakita-kita naman tayo sa city center o kung saan may mga okasyon mga Pilipino, magkumustahan naman tayo. Kasi sobrang dami ng mga Pilipino. Nung bago pa lang kami dati, kapag may nakita kang Pilipino, excited ka eh. Ngayon, sobrang dami na ng mga Pilipino ngayon, hindi na nagpapansinan, magkumusta ka. Kahit na ganun lang, kahit ganun lang.
Baka naman nagtatago sa may utang.
Naku, euro na ang sweldo, may pambayad na kayo ng utang, kaya wag ka na magkautang, bayayan agad.
Kasi hindi na uso dito ang mangutang sa kapwa mo. Magpunta ka ng bangko.
Hindi
Yes.
ka magtatago doon.
Yes.
Yun. So ilang gifts ba? Ilang gifts daw yung sa travel na yan?
Oh,
Sa amin.
yes! Promote.
Nga pala, Marvin from Club Travel nga pala. Nakalimutan ko nga pala. No? Diyos ko. Okay, so yan. Sa amin, pag magbabukas sa amin, pwedeng hulugan. Basta 1 month bago ka lumipad, kailangan bayad ka na. Ganon.
So, pwede pa rin palang umutang, pero sa club travel lang.
Sa amin lang. Oo, yan.
At saka hindi ka magtatago. Kasi pag nagtago ka, yung ticket mo mawawala.
Yun.
So, bago ka makarating sa airport, canceled na flight mo.
Naku, wala ka ng upuan.
Sinabi mo pa.
Dun sa cargo ka.
Ikaw, Ate Angie, may ipopromote ka ba?
Wala lang, ipopromote ko lang na sana lahat tayo ng mga Pilipino dito sa Dublin ay magkaisa. Yan lang.
Yung
Dami ng
buong
organization.
Ireland.
Forget and forgive.
Oo, forget and forgive. Oo.
With that, guys, maraming salamat. At syempre, samahan nyo kami dito. Tara!
Let's
Let's
talk.
Hello! Maligayang araw ng kalayaan!
Sa Tagalog, yung iba pa,
Kasarinlan!
Oh, di ba? Ang galing, kasarinlan.
Ito yung araw na dapat, kumbaga, proud tayo na magsalita ng Tagalog, di ba?
Oo, tama.
By the way,
Bawal ang
guys,
English.
itong kausap natin ngayon, si Miss Maricel. Siyempre, no need for introduction na. Kasi nakita naman sa mga videos namin, di ba? Pero, siyempre naman, Miss Maricel, kumusta naman ang experience mo for today?
Oh, thankful at full attendance tayo. The Filipino community, the diplomatic corps in Ireland, and of course, yung ating mga friends of embassies, all here to celebrate with us. So, thank you so much. Thank you sa inyo sa pagpunta niyo.
Siyempre naman, it's our pleasure.
Yes. And Miss Maricel, any challenges on organizing itong event na ito? Bawal palang English, no?
Oo. Sabi mo,
yun?
di ba?
So ngayon kasi syempre, this is the very first major celebration na inorganize nyo.
Yes. So, actually, this is the first na Independence Day celebration natin since nag-open tayo dito last year sa Ireland. So, challenging kasi syempre, we have to coordinate sa iba't ibang groups. So, dun pa lang mahirap na yon sa
Mga
ibang embassies, government agencies. Of course, Filipino community okay lang kasi lagi naman tayo nagkakasama sa iba't ibang mga events. So,
lagi ba?
yeah. And then, of course, sa venue, sa pag-isip ng conceptualizing ng concept. Kasi kung makita nyo, meron tayong exhibit doon. Na-showcase nyo naman yung ating exhibit of Filipino crafts in different regions sa Philippines. So, I hope ma-enjoy nila yan.
Ang galing, and I enjoy the food.
Thank you.
Diba? And it's done, favorites lahat.
Talaga.
Lahat yan, kakanin.
Basta kakanin, paborito ko yan.
Lahat yan.
Yes.
Almusal, pananghalian, merienda, kasama na paggabi, pwede. Diba?
Walang pinipiling oras.
Correct. Oo.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations. It's really a
Big
great
congrats.
Salamat. Congratulations sa ating lahat.
Thank
Maligayang
you.
araw ng kasarinlan sa ating lahat. Mabuhay!
Mabuhay!
Bye! Thank you!
Hi guys, I'm Crystal Bello. Your health is the foundation of everything you want to build. Your energy, your confidence, your productivity, your mood, your relationships, your future. When your body feels good, everything in your life gets better. And that's why I'm passionate about the Feel Great system. It's a simple, science-backed way to support your metabolism, balance your blood sugar, reduce your cravings, and help you lose weight naturally without depriving yourself or doing extreme diets. Most people don't need more restriction. They need a system that works with their body, not against it. The Feel Great system gives you steady energy, fewer crashes, better digestion, and real sustainable results. So if you're ready to take control of your health and finally feel great in your own skin, contact Mr. and Mrs. K from Ireland. They'll help you get started. Bye.
So, what are you waiting for?
Tara, let's talk! Well guys, talagang level up na yung mga events dito ng mga Filipinos sa Ireland. And we're happy, we always say it again and again, that the embassy hosted this official 128th celebration of Independence Day.
Philippine Independence Day. Super successful ngayon kasi makikita mo talagang ang daming mga diplomats na dumating and syempre ang mga leaders ng mga communities dito sa Ireland, Filipinos, super nakakatuwa na talagang kumbaga na-legitimize yung presence ng mga Pilipino dito sa Ireland dahil sa embassy.
Yes, siyempre, ang iba't ibang mga Filipinos na nagsidatingan, siyempre, makikita nyo guys, yung mga ganda rin mga pormahan natin dyan. Yung mga pang
It's so nice na makita nakabarong ang mga nakalalakihan and then mga nakapang Pilipiniana yung mga kababaihan. So it's really nice kasi it's not everyday na sinusuot natin yan.
Tama. Yung para bang we have to be proud of our attires, clothings, kasi syempre, ipapakita din natin. Ito rin pagkakataon pag may mga ganitong klaseng events, di ba?
To represent your country, your origin, your culture. Yun, di ba?
Yeah. Kasi bakit yung ibang mga lahi, pagka lumalabas sila, yung kasuotan nila, dala-dala pa din nila.
Oo.
Yun pa din, di ba? Why not sa atin? Of course, syempre, masasabi natin, hindi ka pwedeng, pwede ka naman magbarong outside sa labas yan. Pero malamig po. Pero hindi siya practical. So, ang mangyari, pagka may mga ganitong klaseng event, doon mo na lang, isusuot din. Isuot mo.
Yun, kagaya ko. Ito.
Mrs. K, we have the His Excellency Ambassador Daniel Espiritu again.
You forgot the R.
Oh, oo nga pala, no? Oh, sorry po. Sorry naman.
We're only joking.
Yan. Okay, Laura.
Okay, sir. Super. We're so happy na na-invite kami rito. So, may baka lang po may message kayo sa mga Pilipino sa atin dito sa Ireland.
Okay, actually, my message is consistent this year. It's the same message that I've been imparting in the previous events. During the time of our struggle for independence, we had to exercise certain values and virtues that enabled us to achieve our independence. No? The spirit of patriotism, heroism, dedication to others, sacrifice. Now, those things are not yet obsolete now that we are an independent country. Probably we'll just probably have to modify them a bit for more peaceful times, no? For more constructive times. So yung in the olden days when we say nationalism, patriotism, ang interpretation, ang usual na interpretation are the more political ones, and sometimes violent ones pa. No? Now, in peacetime, we can make them more constructive, that in such a way that we can reinterpret them as deeper concern for our fellows, not only for our families and friends, but also for the other people around us, for our countrymen, and even the people of our host country. So we dedicate ourselves to them, their welfare, and at the same time, we assiduously exercise diligence in making sure that we achieve excellence in all of our functions, professions, and endeavor. Ang benefit niyan is two-way. Personally, it will assure you advancement in your life, in your career. And at the same time, we'll be able to ensure also the improvement of the quality of service that we give to our clients. No? In this modern world na lahat are in the market, at the same time, bigyan natin ng, sabi nga nila, tender loving care yung profession natin and exercise of our profession. Because that's the one that people will appreciate more than monetary or compensatory considerations. So now, I think it's the same thing that enabled us to be more appreciated in Ireland. No? Ulit-ulit, kahit saan tayo pumunta, yun sinasabi sa atin,
Yes,
di ba?
we are known for that.
We are known for that.
Yes.
Sabi nga, where do you get all of this passion? Where do you get all of this sense of care, especially sa medical profession, no? For the patients, but even for, let's say, accountants, engineers, for our clients, no? That we give them the best service that we can give them, no? For hindi lang the price that they
It's
give,
in
but
our-
the confidence that they give to us.
Yes. It's in our vein po talaga
It is,
kasi
yeah.
na yung we're being, not just being friendly, but yung the word like, hindi ko makuha yung word. Yung parang binibigay mo talaga yung
All that you have.
Yeah, yung
You share
we
yourself
treated
actually.
everyone as brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Yun, ganun po.
Saka yung para bang mag-extend ka pa ng extra time
Yeah.
para lang matapos mo yung
trabaho.
care mo, trabaho mo.
In the sort of quality that we want.
Yes.
Diba? So, for the Filipino, ang trabaho hindi lang trabaho. It's personalized. It's passion.
Yes.
We put our heart and soul into it. And the thing is that we enjoy it.
Correct.
Yes.
So sometimes ay tataka, ba't palagi nakatawa itong mga to, di ba? So,
Yun yung ating ano sa talaga. Filipino.
Kaya, yes.
nag-exert na ng grabing effort. In a sense, parang naghihirap na sa effort, pero nakatawa pa rin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same resilience that we show, even in, well, this is relevant today kasi meron tayong kalamidad sa Mindanao. Even in the middle of the calamity, cheerful pa rin tayo. May resilience tayo that we're able to carry on.
Di nga po sabi nila, Pilipino lang ang nakatawa sa interview na may baha hanggang dito.
Oo. Sino ba nadudulas lang tumatawa pa, di ba? But that's a good coping mechanism, di ba? It's a positive attitude towards life. Kasi kung hindi, naku, wala ka nang gagawin kundi maging depressed, di ba? So,
Kaya
just
nga po yung
little things.
Yes. Tama. Ayan. Kaya nga po yung depression sa atin sa Philippines, hindi ganun talagang hindi tayo nakafocus doon.
We don't know that word. Hindi po natin alam ang word na
Totoo.
yun.
Yeah.
Opo. Kaya mga kababayan sa Pilipinas at sa mga sulok ng mundo, mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Yes, mabuhay po ang Pilipinas. Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here on our celebration and commemoration of our National Day, the 128th anniversary of the Proclamation of Independence of the Republic of the Philippines and the Filipino people.
Thank you. Okay guys, very well said sa ating ng ating ambassador, and hanggang sa muli guys. Maraming salamat. Tara! Let's talk!
Kuha ko na yun, di ba?
Kuha na po. Salamat. Pati yung tono. Tsaka yung ano nyo.
Maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa.
Ay, opo.
Tara! Let's talk.
Tara!
Let's talk.